Now this course is about VRED, which means Virtual Reality Environment Design. It's a software developed by Autodesk and is primarily used for automotive industry for high-end visualization, design, and virtual prototyping. So it provides like 3D models enabling designers, engineers, and marketers to visualize and evaluate the designs before they are physically produced. So this software gives a rendering, like it gives like a real time or a realistic picture or a 3D model of any car or any other object. So that's what VRED is about. Let's have a look at this software. So this is the software, and we read from Autodesk Professional, and on the left side you have the sort of a navigation bar, and middle is like a sort of a half globe inside which the object will be placed, and top you have the menu and different kinds of functionalities and the buttons, and you can create objects like geometry box, 3D box which will look like this, and it will be placed in a specific environment. You can create similar sort of objects in this, and you can select and deselect some of the objects, then they will basically disappear. So shadow pane, when I deselected, then you see another way of it, and you see this object is placed in midway of that globe, and it has a specific axis like three-dimensional axis XYZ upon which the object is placed. So this is the basic front end of the software. Just to give you an idea how the software looks like, you can create other objects like cylinder or any 3D shapes here, and further I will show it later, like, and you can select and deselect once you create an object. Now you see that the cylinder is inside the box. If I unselect the box, then you can see the cylinder, and you can create other objects like in geometry, sphere or torus, dome, plane, any objects. Now I'm creating sphere, and you can specify the dimensions there. Now you have three objects which is basically placed close to each other or within one each other, and this is how the sort of this software basically starts off. And you can zoom in and zoom out with the mouse, and you can see the miniaturized version or the bigger version when you roll the middle mouse. Yeah. So now let's go to other functionalities. I set the graph. If you click, then it disappears the scene graph, and you have other functionalities like transform. The details I'll go later. I'll just show you a basic. Now we have the material editor, where you can create specific types of material for the object, and they have different colors. Like here I'm just creating a material plastic, and then assigning a specific color, which you just can just drag and drop on the object, and it will take up that color. For example, now I selected red, just dragging and dropping on the object, and you see that the object is turned to that color. It has other functionalities which we will look soon. And then you have a light editor, where you can make special lighting effects. When I click, you see it's a bit lit up now. And then you have a camera, which is basically specific views like front, side, and top. This also you can do different settings. There is a variant set, that is different types of these objects, and then render settings, that is how the object is viewed. So these have a lot of settings which you can look at, and this is some of the, and headlight, where you click and you see things are lit up. Then you have in scripts, you have a sort of menus, lot of different VR menus. And in interaction, you have some objects like clipping, where the objects can be cut into different cross sections, and with these three parameters you can basically modify to do the clipping in different kinds of directions. So this is very handy when you are looking into the object in different dimensions for engineers, or for even visualization while you are designing the prototype, to detect any flaws in the design or the model or in the geometry. So these are some of the aspects of VRED, and this is the wireframe. When you click, this is sort of a like a wired sort of a structure which will be visible in this wireframe. So key uses of VRED is automotive design, virtual prototyping, and virtual reality or augmented reality. So VRED is extensively used in automotive sector for designing and visualizing vehicles. It allows the designers to create 3D models, cars, including exterior, interior, and evaluate different design options, materials, and finishes in real time. So you can basically visualize an product or a car or any object before it's produced. So that's what this software is about. Virtual prototyping, the software is for creating virtual prototypes, which helps reducing the need for physical prototypes. This saves time and cost in the development process. So you're not spending any material, you're just visualizing, just using the software to create, and this gives an opportunity to see the object or the product before it's produced. Virtual reality and augmented reality. VRED supports VR and AR technologies, allowing the users to immerse themselves in design and interact with its environment. So it's particularly useful for presentation, reviews, and collaboration design process. So basically it's used for producing an object view before it's produced. So that's the basic idea of this software. So product visualization, other uses are beyond automotive. VRED is also used in industries like aerospace, consumer goods, architecture, and high quality product visualization. It helps in creating realistic renderings, animations for marketing, sales, and client presentation. Many of the automotive videos mostly are done either with VRED or other types of software to make the presentations and advertisements. Lighting and material analysis software includes advanced tools for analyzing lighting conditions and material properties, enabling designers to see how different materials and lighting setups will look. That is, an object is placed and you can visualize what happens when you light up the object in different directions. Real-time rendering is like VRED provides a real-time rendering capabilities, which means users can see the immediate results of their changes. So as and when you make a design change or anything, this could be immediately visible in the object. So that is what we call real-time rendering. That is, rendering is basically viewing. So that is a great advantage when you're making design changes. So in short, overall, VRED is a powerful tool for anyone in design, visualization of complex products, and also aesthetics and functional criticalities. Not only in automotive, it's also used in consumer products and many of the industries, and it can be quite a helpful software in designing visualization before the product is created. So my company KM Tech Limited is based in the United Kingdom, and we provide coaching and training services and consultancy services in software development, design, and prototyping. And we have worked with many automotive clients and also other clients in aerospace and different industries in Germany and then in the United Kingdom for providing technical support and software technical support, software support, and other services. So do contact us if there's any needs. So our email is contact@kmtech.co.uk. Thank you.